People just be out here doing, and not even knowing.
The biggest thing is history repeats itself.
You gotta stop trying to.
But it doesn't have to.
Until it doesn't. Unless you do something about it.
History repeats. History repeats.
Until you stop it from happening. Until you can realize what happened and change that. Do something different.
Well, how do you realize what happened?
Well, you know, hopefully going back and learning, understanding what happened, what transpired in the past. Hopefully you're getting it from a truthful source.
That's what I
a
wonder
credible
sometimes.
source.
When I'm at work and the job says proven, that means somebody ran it. That means somebody already put this in rotation.
So
and it's been ran before.
So
and then when I find and discover some additional issues of some sort that I don't know, so would have been foreseen.
No face.
But it wasn't.
No face.
But I don't know. But who knows? But who knows if it was foreseen or not? Like, who does know? But at the same time, and then you get to that point where you're like, okay, well, let me do this. Can I do this? And they like, well, we don't want you to do that. We want you to go like this. We want you this. We want these results. Well, you can't do this. And we're gonna, and then this. And if it's, and it's like, fucking hey, forget about it. Forget about it. Nah, but it. How do we do? How do you do? First off,
how do we do the do we do?
First of the all.
Yo, what's good with y'all? How y'all doing?
All of the all. Like from the get and the go. Word. How are y'all doing? How are we doing? Are we doing?
Good. Hopefully y'all doing.
I feel like I'm thinking it's about time for us to do that. So, yeah.
Ew.
Word.
Me mugs and like what?
That look nasty.
Oh my god.
She was on a backward.
Oh man.
Just ate what? And it was good. Thank you, Marissa. Fire.
Yo.
This guy.
Yo, fam.
Him on his heman.
Yo, fam.
Oh man.
It's barnmonger.
You know what's funny?
What's funny?
You think about you start to think about, I mean, nobody starts to think about, when you start out, when people are starting out putting content out or putting themselves out, they don't really think about how far it could go. Or some people fantasize about it and some people plan for it and
I feel like that's
try to make it so. But I mean, aside from our own intent, do you think about how far that goes, how far it can go, or what is or could be expected as far as anything and everything that entails that, I guess, recognition?
I think if you know what you want to do, or you have like some type of not some type of understanding, if you have at least a 50% understanding of what you want to do, at least a 50% understanding of what you want to do, then you can some type of grasp how far it's going to go. Because if you don't really know what you want to do, then you don't know how far you can really go. Because if you don't start, you ain't going nowhere. You don't start your car, that shit ain't going nowhere. That shit is staying right in the driveway.
Yeah, and I
So-
guess what I'm more specifically thinking about is just the amount of people that come to know you and know of you and be aware of you, and now those connected to you. I think about that aspect a lot more now. So,
Like how you putting yourself out there affects them.
huh?
Like how you putting yourself out there affects them.
Yeah, exactly. And whether or not I'm comfortable necessarily with putting them out there as well, which I find a little funny, only because of thinking about how I thought about celebrities at a time in my life, and how I think about people in the public eye at a time, you know. And then wondering how many people realize they're in the public eye, or they're exposed more so to the public eye. But yeah, I just think it's funny. I really do think about that now more so.
I was thinking about it in a selfish way.
Huh?
I was thinking about it in a selfish way, but to lead back to what you were saying, like to be more like a wise man once said, so I'm not putting my ego or whatever emotions I have towards something, I'm not putting too much of that into what I'm saying to then drive me into somebody else's narrative or into a corner that I have to now back myself out of or talk myself out of, or just be like, I didn't mean it like that, in order to have it affect somebody else or me.
Yeah.
Just watching what I say, because I know how far it can go and who it can affect.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, for sure.
But then I would get into like, you know, the oblivion of it all, and it's like,
Yeah.
you was gonna die anyway, so
Man, everyone ain't ready for that.
And honestly,
might
that's
as well hit the yay.
Oh,
that-
man. Pray for me.
joking.
I'm about to hit the
Funny
button.
fun. But that's why I laughed when you in a situation. It's just like, yo, everybody ain't okay with that. Everybody ain't okay with just.
Yeah, because
It's like, hey.
Malcolm X left the nation.
I feel you.
But
But Malcolm X also knew he was going to do something,
I'm just saying he left
and
the
he
nation.
did it. Yo, you right. Some
that-
people out
that's-
here scared.
I'm saying that speaks volumes. That's
Stop being scared of everything.
nah, I see.
Of everything.
Yeah, well, for sure. But I feel.
that's only one person.
Yo, you don't know what you're gonna do till you do it, or you do know what you're gonna do till you do it. If you scared to jump off something that you scared to jump off of, why are you scared?
Do you think? What? Just a guess. Do you think there is a large percentage of drivers who are afraid to drive, or there's a minimal?
I want to say at least like
40%.
I was gonna say 30-25. I was gonna say 25-30.
40 to 65% of people are scared to be on the road, or don't really want to be on the road.
Now take that
And,
number.
and probably shouldn't.
Now take that number and think about how many people are actually scared to drive on the LIE,
But
Long Island
what-
Expressway.
no, see, and
I think
that's-
it's a lot less than on the regular road.
and that's and you can imagine. I can imagine that there's a select few of those people that may be afraid of snakes of some sort. That's a guess too. That's not even. That's a guess. I'm not. That's. but, because I mean, for the most part, how many people are comfortable around snakes? Only that.
I fuck with them.
I mean, yeah. That's how you.
We talking about in the wild or
No, see, if you gotta ask that, then you ain't fucking with no. You ain't messing with no
So the
snakes.
only yo,
You ain't
you're
messing
right.
with.
You're right.
Yo,
But the only reason I asked is because I said this a couple of weeks ago. The show that I've been watching, Parent Test, they had a test where
Oh,
an outside not an outside person, like obviously a trained professional, comes in with a snake, and the parents have to get the kids to hold the snake. So it's just like, I'd hold the snake. It's a trained professional. I'm not grabbing the snake off the, know what I'm saying? And they're grabbing boas. It's not a huge boa, but it's a boa. I'd grab it, like, know what I'm saying? It's a trained professional. I mean,
for me, trained professionals get bit too. And I don't know how long it takes to train professionally on getting bit, but I don't think I want to take that class and find out.
Okay, so put your arm.
So I'm gonna just
Give me your
hard pass.
Give me your arm. Okay,
it's a
so
hard
now,
pass for me.
Excuse me, we'll have our intern squeeze the cheeks of the snake
Yo, we all about a good time.
to induce the secretion of the venom.
But for me,
He said squeeze. He said
And
what?
after we apply the alcohol to your arm, please release all the tension. Let go of everything and let it bite you. Let it circulate through your body.
Did you say
he did. Yeah, he did.
squeeze the sphincter? Come on, dog.
He didn't say what.
Oh, man.
That's not where the venom comes from.
Nah,
What did you say?
That's not where the venom comes from.
Explain to him, because I think I
I
also
said
want to
squeeze
explain.
the cheeks of the snake to start the secretion
Oh,
of the
shit.
venom. This nigga said sphincter.
Think about your own cheeks. Yo,
You're gonna squeeze your own cheeks to get venom? Like, that sounds like that's another level of life.
I mean,
Yo, it
hey,
happens.
I'm not exploring that,
Some
but
people like things.
I'm sure some individuals have.
Crazy.
Hey, yo, what?
You know?
Oh wow, Aquaman?
Nah, but yeah, we need to kick that off. Be on.
Divine timing. Man, y'all better stop playing with them boys, man. Shit, extra exclusive exotics. Straight out New York, shipping nationwide. Got them flavors for you. This one right here, Triple X Runts. You know how it get down. Let me see what they talking about. Oh, shit. Can't see that, but get the son, you gonna believe that for sure. Triple X.
We in here. Oh man. Yo, that's good. How did I enter right here with you? After all the things that I've been through. Spend one of those days. Try and forget about it. Take this shot and let it out. Let's get right. Now that I'm here, baby, show me a good
time.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Show me a good
time.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Show me a good. Show me a good. Show me a good time. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I live for the nights that I can't remember, with the people that I won't forget. Spending all this money, I just work my ass off for doing things that I won't regret. I've been waiting way too long. Telling everybody that I know we about to be on. I ain't trying to look like a lie to you, is that I came out with. That's my team. Never would I let a woman come between what we doing right now. That's our dream. Wu-Tang Clan niggas want that cream. And the Osiris to the shit right now. Go to God for the hits right now. Whatever you wanna drink, girl, pit right now. If you can't hold your liquor, how did I end up right here with you? After all the things that I've been through. Spend one of those days. One of them. You can't ever get about it. Take that shot and let it out. Let's get right. Now that I'm here, baby, show me a good time. A good time. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Show me a good time. Oh yeah. Oh Oh yeah, show me a good. Show me a good. Show me a good time. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. How about you and all your morals in that outfit that you borrow? Make the most out of tonight and worry about it all tomorrow. Understand, girl, be fan, girl. Can't get me right and I do pure. Cash money, young money, pop champagne.
You don't do that. We don't do that.
Tell me, can we kick it like Ali? I heat the fight, dog. People really hate when a back rap get rich, start living that life, dog. Feels like when you get into that paper hip hop picture, they would do it just like I do if they couldn't sin our nature. Young and rich and out of control. Out in LA, blowing clouds to the killer. I came up from the underground, so I'm spending another 10,000 for Dilla. Call me overrated or created or too jaded because anywhere you put it, bitch, I made it. Yeah. How did I end up right here with you? How did it happen? Then all the things that we been through. We been through. Then one of those days we try and forget about. Take this shot, let it. Just let's get right out of them here, baby. Show me a good time. Drake, I ain't mean to go. Oh yeah.
Show me a good time.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, show me a good, show me a good, show me a good time, you know, a good time, you know, a good one. I'm gonna show you one too, but show me a good time. Hey yo, that was
Trust the shoes.
Rusty, haven't listened to it since college.
Man, come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. That thing means you can thank me now. No, let me stop.
Hey man, do stuff, okay?
Yeah, nah, that was that.
Hey, yeah, man.
That was that. Yo, bruh.
Yeah, that was my shit back in the day.
Huh?
That was my shit back in the day.
Yo.
Like, let's say how we said back in the day. Drake is still out here bugging out, and he talking about back in the day.
Bucking out. Yo, real talk though. Bucking out. He bucking out. He doing that. He doing that.
You're not doing that. That's on 9.
He doing that. Can't even hold him. He went on that stretch. It was 4 in a row for me. So far, thank me.
I count Heartbreak Drake Volume 2.
Web.
Heartbreak Drake Volume 2.
Woo!
That's my So Far Gone because I ain't listening to So Far Gone.
Woo!
I didn't even know that shit came out. I saw the cover and I didn't even know that was an album. I just thought it was a cover, a picture.
So Far with the Goneness?
I just thought it was a picture.
Man, that was Houston,
I was
Vegas.
like, where is this at?
Houston, Vegas.
like
and
those.
she
That's why I didn't know.
I like
That's
those.
why I didn't know it was an album because he had those songs on Heartbreak Drake Volume 2.
I know that's but
So that's why I didn't think
Wait,
about it.
so was his
I get
first
you.
album majority songs that were already done?
Huh?
I said, was his first album songs
His
that
first
were like
EP, yeah.
It was-
So Far Gone? That was,
Yeah, it was a cultivation because they did so.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? Those tracks did so well.
Nah,
you like put
it
them
makes
together.
sense.
You
It
know what
makes
I mean?
sense.
Come on, like, come on, put them jokes.
Yeah, I didn't know about that part of the industry at that point. I didn't know
Yeah, me
shit
neither.
about that.
I had no understanding of it.
You guys
None-
like recycling?
none so
Oh,
ever.
here's some songs.
None so ever. I had nowhere. Yeah, nah. I ain't
Just
even-
like when that shit happened with Wiz Khalifa and he put out Rolling Papers or what? Yeah, Rolling Papers. The first Rolling Papers. It's like we was like, yeah, it's after Cushion Orange Juice. She about to be crazy. He about to have new music sounding lit.
Cushion
and then
Orange
he
Juice
go
is still fire.
put out fucking what he put out? Black and Yellow. He put out. Not what else he put? He put another song that was already out on Rolling Papers and that's like the leading single. We looking at that shit like.
compilation, baby.
Where's the new shit at? Where's the
Compilation,
This ain't what we
baby.
wanted. Like
Would-
even though Rolling Papers was good, it wasn't
Sometimes-
what we wanted.
Sometimes you had to gotta rebrand it and then let
Even
it
though
go,
people
let
did
it
fuck
take
with it.
another run on it.
So you was listening to Wiz before Cushion Orange Juice?
Not at all. I listened to Cushion Orange Juice. I was like, this is the Wiz
See,
I
so
like.
that's the crazy thing. I feel like
And yeah,
I
that
didn't say
too.
everybody, but most people
I did
after
like say
Cushion
yeah
Orange
when that
Juice.
and say yeah and say yeah. No,
So
Yeah, I didn't like that shit.
started
I like
listening
that.
to Wiz. after
Yeah.
Cushion
No,
Orange
what
Juice. I said I started listening to Wiz after Cushion Orange Juice. Like
Mm.
me and Days was chilling, smoking. He played, I want to say like 2 or 3 songs from there.
Mm.
I was like, yeah, I fucks with these shits, but like, I believe when he was playing those songs, like Black and Yellow already came out. Like,
Yeah.
he had bangers. So
Yeah.
then I heard Cushion Orange Juice. Bro, I heard Cushion Orange Juice when I was living in Pennsylvania.
Oh man.
And that's after I was out here. I think I left, 2013, maybe 2014?
Yeah.
I want to say maybe 14, 15. 2014, 2015.
Yeah.
And then I heard Cushion Orange Juice. It's like, oh, this nigga Wiz is alright. I fucks with this shit.
Yeah,
but, like,
that
he
nigga-
was still fire before that, but, like, Cushion Orange Juice was fire. That, like, literally, it resonated with the soul musically.
Okay.
That shit, that was my smoking music. Every time I had to roll up,
That's what I'm saying.
I turn
And
on
honestly,
Wiz.
that's when I first started smoking. In the cut,
Yo,
Yo.
but to be honest, the music, it felt like the vibe of it was like sad stoner music, but you just felt good to be like in that set. It's like right now that I'm thinking about it, and I saw Breaking Bad, it's making me think of meth. Like that's the vibe that they put in Wiz's music. They put like it's full of jubilation. He's mad happy. He's smiling and shit, smoking weed, yeah, all that shit. And then you hear the music and the vibe, and it's like it brings you down, but like you don't notice that you're being brought down because you're just like, it's crazy.
That's.
I mean, that's just how I felt about it. Like I felt good, but I knew like it was just like it felt like a cloud of just like energy. Like yeah, you chilling at the low. You like that.
Yo.
That's what it felt like. And with Cudi too, that's really what it felt like.
Nah, I get that's what I'm. Yeah, nah, I don't know.
But
That's
yeah, that was
funny
my shit rolling up.
Yeah, no, see, you can
2010,
hear it.
2011.
You can hear it better. So I catch it late. That's the thing. Like, see, my sight is there, but my hearing impaired, and I just.
Nah, don't attract that. Don't attract that energy to you. You're hearing,
Yo, I'll be honest with you.
You're hearing other things.
Nah, I'll be honest with you. Yeah, that's true.
You're hearing it in a different way.
But I want to say that there's a muscle that is more or less inactive, so to speak, is what I sense, because I can only go that far to that extent. I mean,
Nigga, you gotta drink some Fiji, you know what I'm saying?
nah,
You're drinking
man,
that sodium
yeah, nah.
bicarbonate.
Drink the Fiji, don't deal with the Ouija. Bored. Breathe
Fiji
from
with
your
the Ouija.
umbilical cord.
Oh man,
No, I don't know what it is. I be feeling like this. Like it gotta be either something that
Don't
like
touch
we
the
eat or
double-edged
do,
sword.
or that we're exposed to that makes like us be however we are, or like it shuts off that thing that needs to click for us.
Are you saying parents are bad?
No, I'm not saying parents. I'm just saying like just because even as we get older, it's our choice on what we're doing for the most part. So it's up to you. I feel like it can click at any moment. It's just if you're putting the work towards it. And I feel like we do put a lot of work towards whatever we are trying to do, but it's like it takes a lot for it to click. And then we also are ingesting things in different ways, and it's just a lot. We're ingesting too much bullshit in different ways.
Get money. I'm gonna get money on the corner too.
well,
Hey man, like you say, you looking out the window. Niggas,
how
hey, I'm just
easy is it to talk to yourself?
Very easy.
Is it?
It's easy to talk to yourself, but
I
it's
get-
also
okay.
easy
How
to block
easy-
out your thoughts.
How easy is it to truly encourage and motivate yourself positively every day? And more often than not, because if we're being realistic, how often are you really truly positively encouraging or motivating yourself, or trying to influence yourself to want to do those things that you in the back of your mind are like, I should work on that, or I should think more about that?
Give it a 4 out of 5. Because you could say it's always 50%, but then you gotta like add that other 10% of variables. But that's just me talking.
What that's the other thing. What are the variables that really are stopping you from doing those things? aside from human nature, I mean, of course.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, how much of human nature is like people have to go to work. You gotta pay bills. You gotta take care of your kids. I'm just saying, if you have those, you gotta. You know what I'm saying? You gotta. If you have a house, you want your garden looking shitty.
That's why I bring up the ingesting bullshit in so many different ways, because like.
That's why I'm bringing up the variable part.
Like, how am I gonna say this?
You want to take care of your garden, but like your kids have to do their homework.
Like,
so what you gonna take care of first?
Why is it? Well, we all could. I think many of us would agree that most of which. A lot of things that are like them. They put a new stop sign at the corner of my street, and there's a
car turning.
There's an acute angle corner that you have to make a right turn on.
The side by the school or the other side?
Yeah, by the school.
So there's a stop sign at the end of your street?
They put on a stop sign at right and left corner of that.
Okay.
That is,
and not the side coming from the school. There's no stoplight.
There's a stop sign both ways.
So it's 3 stop signs. Like 1, 2.
Exactly.
Okay.
Hit him with the 3-way stop.
I said stop sign as if there's only one stop sign, but I meant stop sign as if they put a set of stop signs. Because if they put a stop sign, I would assume you put in another stop sign. You put in 2 stop signs or the sufficient amount.
Yeah, but that's your brain. I'm thinking like niggas is stupid out here, so they would put 1 stop sign out.
Yo,
that's how I'm thinking about it.
But at the same time,
They be bugging.
It's just.
And again, even then, it's not stupid to only put 1 stop sign because you may only need 1 stop sign.
Honestly,
that's what I'm just saying. That's what my mind went to.
No, there was a stop sign already there.
Hold on.
There was a stop sign already there.
See, my thing is, why you putting a stop sign anyway?
No.
Unless you know people are stupid.
No, but I mean, like the original stop sign was there already. They added the 2 new ones for these crossroads.
Okay. I was about to say.
But my thing is we've just continued to feed into people's inability to develop the senses.
Stop.
Or the confidence to actually be able to maneuver in an automobile.
You know, I don't put it that way because like that's why I said I brought up the ingesting thing, because like it's so much bullshit that you can get from either which way. You might have a lapse of judgment or just like, you know what I'm saying, like an absent-minded moment.
Oh, you shouldn't though.
You shouldn't even. You shouldn't.
But that's my thing.
But if you in a shit storm, I mean a feces storm coming in your face, you wipe your eyes, you look.
Well, I understand that, but we, in my opinion,
you're not gonna see everything all the time.
In my opinion, we diminish our actual capabilities when we think like that. In my opinion, as much as it's a reality, as much as you can't say that.
No, what I'm saying is not that we can't get past it. I'm just saying like at the moments that you don't know and you have no awareness of anything, and you just fall into some shit because of just how life is going for you.
Yeah, but that's not what we not at that point. We speaking on things that we know. You have to get a license to drive.
No, but I'm saying like no. What I'm saying is all that still adds up to you. You would hope that somebody's gonna be fully conscious and aware while they're driving.
It does, but
sometimes they might have just woke up. They might have been late for work. It could be anything at any moment. They might be crying. They might be thinking about some shit, and some shit hit them, and they not paying attention to the moment.
But that for me. That's that's what I'm saying. See, you don't put. There's not enough thought there. It's not enough time to think. Is what we make it seem.
No, that's not true.
But no, yes, because if you had enough time to think, you'd know. Let me get myself right before I jump in this automobile.
I'm driving with tears in my eyes.
You feel me? Like jokes aside, we all know human nature. We be, but. At the same time, we should be at an evolution where really we're more intentional about things we're doing. But it's easier said than done, of course.
I'm just
Easier said
speaking
than
on the
done.
fact that, like, you know, because like regardless of what happens in life, like a lot, like I don't know anybody that anybody's life that's 100% perfect and they don't make any mistakes.
Nobody is.
So that's what I'm saying. I'm not accounting. I'm not like accounting for the ignorance. I'm accounting for the reality of life and the fact
for
that
sure.
we're not always at our wits' end with everything at every
Yeah,
moment.
nah, that's-
Even though
that's-
we are we're like, you know, pushing towards that, we're not always at that.
Yeah, but an honest mistake is different from the fear of.
That's true. But
You know
it
what
takes
I'm
time to
saying?
get
Or
over fear.
neglect. Or
But it
neglect.
takes time to get over fear.
It definitely does take time, but it also. That's the other thing. It's like why would you then want to? It's like we're putting bumpers in the world for us to be able to live in it, only for us to actually end up in a natural state of being incapable. Is how my mind processes it. Only because
So
of,
how do you think of it in a negative sense, other than in the sense of it helping people that have been manipulated and exploited and blinded by the bullshit that they're faced with?
I don't think it helps.
How is it not a help for the people that don't know and really don't know because
Hold on.
You
they
shouldn't be
haven't
on a-
they haven't
you
been
should-
guided.
I
I'm
shouldn't
not
be
even
on a-
talking about driving. I'm talking about just
but
the way you
this-
live your
this-
life.
Wait, hold
But-
on. Let him
but
finish.
this-
Let him finish. Let him finish.
Nigga, what happened?
Let him finish. Finish what you were saying.
I forgot what I was gonna say.
Because I've even brought this up to you before, and I'm like, yo, Heem, sometimes people need guidance and they need a mentor and somebody to show them. You're just like, man, fuck that. Why do people need somebody to show them? Blah,
And
blah,
you
blah,
know
blah.
I was bullshitting in the moment because
I honestly did. I'm just saying. I've
everybody, we all
literally
need-
brought it up to you before.
we all
But I
need
literally
guidance.
say to you that like I sometimes I speak on my ego. Obviously, it's some bullshit, and then I come back later and say blah 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 whatever. Because
my-
I'm pretty
my
sure in
point-
that same moment we went back and I said whatever I said to you about.
Nah, yeah.
Because that's not like just now you realize like oh blah blah blah. I was like no, we handled it then.
Yeah, not fact. But my point was almost, yo, you know, it's crazy because you see people, you see somebody on the road, man, and I don't. It's just for me, traffic and travel relate so much to life just because of the motion of it, and just the functionality of it, where everyone has to utilize it together. So deal with it, which life is. But just seeing somebody 3 cars behind, 3 car lengths behind somebody, in between, space in between, or whatever the case is, and then you pull up and they on their phone, and now this is becoming a thing of half the time they're on their phone. The other half is just people.
Stupidity.
Yeah, whatever they do. My thing is how is
You
it?
could chalk up 5% to life. 5% to life.
Nah.
Y'all be wilding out there on the road.
Nah, I'll shut it down. Not shut it down, but like try to bring it to a closer point. Like kids and driving.
Yeah, because
Talking to a kid, like me trying to talk to my niece and explain to her, like me knowing me having the hindsight of life,
Hard.
and then trying to explain to her about like the things that she's doing or what she is talking about or how she's moving or just what could happen and stuff like that. And then me thinking about like, oh shit, when I was a kid and my dad was telling me shit, I didn't know what the fuck he was talking about. I'm looking at him like, nigga, why are you so angry with me? I don't even know anything. I don't know what you're saying. I didn't even know I couldn't do that. I didn't know if I did that, this would happen. I don't know. I'm walking. I didn't notice this little piece of lint on the floor. I'm looking straight. I'm thinking about my room. I'm not thinking about that shit on the floor. But as an adult, you have the hindsight because you have people telling you, you have things that you notice, you're more aware.
Yelling you?
So
Well, you get
I'm sorry.
some
saying.
type of an idea and
So
understanding.
that's what I'm saying. When it gets to driving, it's like you 40 years old or you're 30 years old and there's a driver that's 17, 16 years old on the road.
Nah, it's adults.
No, I hear what you're saying.
Yeah,
I'm
no.
just trying to bring it down to a base level.
But
But then
even so, fam, we saw the videos when we were in high school of drunk driving and all of that stuff. That one incident. It was a little girl. God rest her soul. Was decapitated in a limo, and I believe it was after a wedding. I don't want to get that wrong, but that was horrific. Drunk that like so. Yeah, the depth, the severity, the seriousness of operating a motor vehicle, we understood that, but what we were made aware of.
Not even that. It's just also the way you taught. Everybody don't take teachings the same way. It's also the way you're taught. Everybody don't take teachings the same way.
Well, not even. I feel
if
like
Johnny had 2 apples.
Well, yeah, it's definitely the way you're taught, but at the same time, you have a sense of something before you're taught what you're taught.
You do, but a lot. I'm not gonna say a lot. A majority of life is the way. A majority of the life of the life. A majority of the way you think about things.
That's like saying if kids go to school, they should be able to get straight A's going through school.
No,
that's what the logic what that Kenny's saying to me sounds like.
What?
That means if
That,
you
like-
got your ass beat
No,
every day,
no,
talking
no,
about
what?
yo, make good grades,
Oh, hell
go
no,
to
what?
school.
Like, you should
that
just
means
know
you're
if
supposed
somebody
to go to
tells
school
you.
and be good?
Nah, I feel no.
You should prepare yourself before you go to school.
Sound
Make
like
sure you
grandparents.
tell your parents to teach you, so when you go to school,
No way,
you know
no
what
way
they're
you
telling
can tell
you
your
about.
parents to teach you.
I
I
ain't
don't
saying
know.
that. I ain't saying that.
That
I ain't
was-
saying that. I was talking about being asked for before
Bruh.
school,
Nah, but
which I got a lot of.
and you don't get none. All of this is for sure. We speaking after coming to terms with, oh, this is what it is. At the same time, that's the point, in my opinion, of human evolution is. Dang. The frying pan. What what the felonious?
He about to throw up the rainbow shit.
Man,
Cut to the next segment.
no.
My bad, Kenny.
Oh my
New sex
gosh.
in the champagne room.
I can't even.
Sorry.
That shit is, that's hilarious.
But okay, how I'm taking what you're saying, Kenny, is that you're saying like you should have yourself 100% prepared before you do some shit
Nope.
because you know you should have yourself prepared.
Not even.
Nah,
That's what I'm thinking about. That's what I'm thinking about what you're
What
saying.
Nah, I don't-
Kenny's saying is
I-
basically you should have some type of understanding, being as though you've
Like I mean,
seen it,
it would
going
it
on
would
before.
it would help to have more of an idea of your goal and whatever maneuver you're attempting to make. It's not to say that you're fully prepared or for whatever is to come, but it's to say that you have at least an idea of the direction you're setting yourself in, rather than just haphazardly just stepping out of the house and like, okay, let's get into this or do
What does
this
the
or
day have for
just
me?
do this on a whim, or you do things, or we get to the point where we're doing things robotically because it seems or feels so routine, and those things aren't things that involve benefits to health, like just a stretch. Imagine, you know what I'm saying? Those being a part of just something you do, your habit, your nature, rather
Yeah.
than
Makeup.
just no,
Video
but
games?
rather than
Drugs?
just getting in a car and wanting it to drive for you. Like there was a time where people understood the gears and the way the car you really function and operates. Nowadays, people hit the brake.
That was those people that cared about it. When it got to a mass space, then people
it's-
didn't give a fuck about that. They just
and
wanted to
that's-
drive.
But that's and I what I guess
So
what,
should you be
I
able to
understand.
drive?
I understand, and I can't discredit or dismiss or diminish any of the progression and strides that have been made as far as to bring some type of ease to life. But at the same time, I can't help but think about how often it feels as though we continue to set ourselves back, almost attempting to create an ease to
Whoa.
life.
You know what's crazy?
Not to say that we need to suffer, but to say that
Only
type
the
of struggle.
only the pure, not purists, but like the people that are like, not experts, but I don't know what the word is, but the people that are like if I say like a hip hop purist, they want it, or not, they want it, but they expect things to be at a certain level when it comes to hip hop. And that's how I feel you're taking it when it comes to life, like a life purist, like.
I guess. Yeah,
And that's a mind.
yeah.
I feel like that's just a mind state and just the whole,
Well, are you
circle
living,
of
are
life that we
people
have. And
living
like
to
that's just one aspect of how we could think about it, because there's people that aren't thinking about that at all in anything.
and then that goes to what I was saying.
And
Are
is
people
that wrong or
living
right?
to live, or are people just
And that, I guess
living to
that is.
live?
I guess that is.
if that makes any sense?
what happened?
I said, and that goes back to what I was about to say. Are people living to live, or are people just living to fucking live?
Like,
Yeah,
the person,
I'm here. I'll be going someday. That's it. I don't have to worry about shit.
the person that made the car cares about the gears. The person that invested the money in it so they can have something to travel or so they can make more money
Cares about
doesn't give a fuck about the gears. They
Cares
want
about
the
the
money.
return. They want that
the
return.
money. They don't give a fuck about the gears.
Yeah, but
That's
I
what, so
mean,
that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not like it was. It's just like
no, it's understand, and that's what I mean about this. Just it is the duality of life for sure, and that's why it's always takes somebody to invent it or come up with the idea, and then somebody to fund it. And it's a whole process. People
And that's
make
why
it.
I ask you why you think of the bumpers in life as a negative instead of a positive. Because we already know there's going to be negative shit. Why not put some light, some positivity on the things that are happening? Because we know that it can't. Those bumpers can help people that have been forced into a certain situation.
Not to say that but it gets to a point where is it needed? There's certain things.
It's not
where
needed.
like,
What's needed is to for us to come together and figure out how we need to do what we need to do, so we don't need to have bumpers. But until that happens, there's gonna continually be bumpers given to us by the universe, by God, by whatever force is helping us continue to survive.
Facts. No,
That's what I feel like.
I understand, and there's no way you can. No, I not say that. I can't. There are many ways. Of course, we always speak on that. I guess, and at the end of the day, we always revert back to that point, being that, yeah, man. You gotta shake it. You gotta shake it. It's hard. It be hard to shake it when you really feel. When you really feel and think. And then your thoughts become feelings, and then your feelings become thoughts. And you're not confined or trapped in your mind, but you're so attached to it in reality.
Taoism. Oh, we not talking about that yet. Sorry.
It's like it's like cycles, it's waves. We ourselves, we go through moments when we're present, and then when we're in our own things, thinking about those things and not present in life.
I'm like, I did not conceive my pet. I had no part in the conception and the birthing of my pet. My pet was born. I was made aware of that.
Your unethical desire for a domicile being in your home drove you to invest in something that somebody bred, so you did have a part in the breeding of it.
And
you're the problem.
I had no part in that.
Nah,
But I be thinking
that way.
I do think about that though, bro. Like, real talk. You think about that because I think about the way the connection I have to my man. It's like, man,
Yeah,
bro. It's man.
I can't wait to have a puppy.
Well, but at the same time, bro,
that should sound like work to me.
Tough.
It's work.
It's
Life
too
is
much.
work.
Yeah, but I feel like unnecessary work.
I mean, like,
okay, I'm sorry to cut you off.
what happened?
What time you got to be at work?
Me?
7:30. What time do you wake up?
I wake up at 6.
Were you consistently like getting up at 6? Like
Yeah, I get up at 6.
Oh, so that was that in you, or was that like?
Oh no, that alarm.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, honestly, I'm up at like 4:30, tossing and turning.
I wake up at 4:30, but I ain't even gonna hold
I'm
you
not
back
getting
sleep.
up till that alarm go off, cause my
Everybody
body
not
needs
like
to stay down.
Some people got an alarm at 6.
Nah, I
You
got-
sleep right through that.
Nah, I got.
Sleep right through it.
I mean, well, yeah, you know, there was a time where.
Like, did your moms teach you, like, at a certain age, yo, your alarm
I mean, I
going
saw.
off, get
My
up?
mom. I saw. I was,
But
but I
that's
didn't.
another
I
thing.
had no discipline at my.
But you seen it.
But at the same time, I was I was able to get up for school. I
My dad
pretty
told me you
much-
shouldn't need an alarm. Just get the fuck up.
And then that's another thing. Everybody's taught a different way. Everybody
But
seeing is also teaching and learning.
I mean,
everybody learns a
That's what
different
I be
way.
thinking about with my. No, they're not human beings, but yo, the connection is close enough that I sense and feel. I feel and sense that whatever this dog is trying to convey. I'm not gonna say I understand every time or I know exactly what it is, but for the most part, I can sense.
Even with a 4-year-old, it's still hard.
I can sense a dog don't want for nothing. She just want to be near me, want to be near us. Like that's it. And she just that closeness, that attention. That's all they crave. Which to me, I'm like, wow, very similar to human beings in my opinion. As much as I feel like human beings are cats and dogs. The spirit of cat and dog, because in that sense, where we do want that attention, we want that closeness. We also like that interaction, playing. You know what I'm saying? But also we like our self and our selfishness, which isn't a bad thing. You need that. You need to be able to think about yourself and care for yourself, tend to yourself. But we also have the ability to be loving and want that attention, just in a more of a passive aggressive way. But that's how I think of cats. But nah, I just think now about that, the relationship that I have with you know what I mean. It makes me think about human beings' relationships and their interactions with one another, and how it is that we, because we are our own people. We're all individuals and different in our own way. So there are the people who prefer a cat over a dog, and there are people who prefer a dog over a cat. There are people who can take both. There are people who don't like either.
I want a parakeet.
That's a whole, and you know what I'm saying? That's a whole array of different people who connect differently with different beings.
Everything has a different responsibility.
Yeah, no. Which is fascinating to me. I mean, the fact that we can really build those bonds with beings and still find it hard to govern ourselves.
Dogs belong there. Cats belong there.
I don't even-
Humans, segregation.
Yo, but honestly
all the way over there in the back.
honestly though, how come we haven't yet as citizens addressed the fact that those that are in the positions of governing
Are the same as
are
us?
allowed to stay in those positions and retire?
Because they're better than us.
Is that really beneficial
No.
for us? Like,
No.
yeah, I mean, we could say no, but at the same time, they have been doing it.
Have they?
I mean,
Have they?
it's not to say that everything has been necessary or right, but it is to say
Has
that.
Drake been doing it for all these years?
I mean, realistically though,
Yo, I ain't coming at you, bro.
but
keep doing
but
what
I
you're
mean,
doing.
I mean, what they have done, we can't say we would have known to do or been able to do, but at the same time, can we say anything if we didn't provide the opportunity? But at the same time, America is still
America. Deceiving, conniving. I'm messing with you. I was like, America's still America, you know, doing America things.
nah, but I think I'm thinking of.
What do they call it? Three card Monty?
Well, I'm thinking of how long America's been around and how long things have been going on the way they have, and what the time in between these different alterations happening was. as far as the amendments, laws, and things like that, bills and all of that. And then yeah, I really just have a hard time thinking that any one individuals are just going to be able to really make the best decisions for a lot of people. I mean, as much as they've been doing it, doesn't just because something doesn't mean it's okay. It doesn't mean it's right. Just because you think it doesn't mean you're right or wrong.
So I'm not 100% sure how the voting goes exactly, but I know, what is it? The bigger states get like the more votes or the popular votes or something like that.
Depending on the size of the population, you get more representatives. You have at least 2 per state.
So why are we not just counting individual votes? It's done
because
by computer.
the individual votes, the way the government set up the individual votes, we vote for representatives to represent our individual votes. So those 2 people represent the entire state's votes, because that's what we agreed to.
Who's we?
All of us as American citizens.
Who's we?
All of us as
you
American
agree to that?
citizens.
Yeah, when you're born.
I guess
Did
so.
you agree to that?
You got no choice. Your certificate.
So that's what I'm saying. Do we have a choice? Do we have a choice? Do we have a voice?
Until you find out the proper wording
y'all hear me?
until you find out the
Do y'all
proper
hear me?
wording in relationships, then you really don't have a choice.
Yeah, that's how I feel about that.
And then they're not really teaching us.
I mean,
in
yo,
school.
when people
Are
be
they?
like, when people be like, go somewhere else if you don't like it here.
Where we gonna go? Where you gonna go?
I mean,
it just suits you. It
There's
just
many
suits you
places
better
to
here.
go. There's many places to go.
Yeah, there are many. You could go.
But
you could go off the grid. You could go off the grid.
Yo,
Catch your shit.
Yo,
It's crazy because it's like you're like, yeah, they might do that, but it's not like they do it over there. So would you rather do it? Like, whoa, huh? What? Not? You're just okay with that?
That is the way they
You're
rationalize.
okay with that? You're gonna rationalize it? I mean,
that's what I be saying, fam.
all right.
But at the same time, I guess I'd rather this outlaw country than another one.
You not.
That's what it feels like. It's not what it is.
And it gets to that with the voting too. It's like I'd rather this person than that person because I don't like that person because of what they said and how they move and how they act. But this person right here, I mean, that's who we got. So that's who we got.
I
Hey,
don't
man.
fuck with Biden, but Pelosi.
Hey,
But
man.
at the same time, we sitting here talking about all this and we didn't go vote for the
Yeah, but
whatever
that's-
the vote was in October or November.
Like I said,
If
does
you
it
don't
count?
agree, if
Does
you
it
don't
really
agree with
matter?
what's on the, if you don't agree with what's to be chosen from, how do you like? It is
in
not.
this
It's not
current-
about. I guess it's not about fairness, but at the same time, in the same token,
It is fair because you need to have the proper representation in order to just say in order to like have a say. It can't just be one person saying one random thing. That's like, who are you?
yeah, nah,
The class
it's
president.
we the people, but you're just a person.
yeah.
We the people.
Only
The
yo,
people,
it's
bro.
that's tough.
Big ass house could fit
Nah, that's-
5 of my houses.
And
Who
why
is the
can't a
people?
person just be we the people?
Who,
But that-
who the people?
I mean, I guess they can because that's why we have representatives. So yeah, hey.
Yo, see,
Circle, cycle,
Crazy.
loophole.
yo, son,
Learn the definitions of what you're saying.
I think, but I do feel as though we really should be able to. I said it. Yo, I'm saying when there's really like some type of a citizen thing where real like citizens really be like, hey yo, I'm here, present, put me on that list, and we get a real count, and we really like, hey yo, listen, we want this change, all of this. No questions asked here. No questions asked here. It shouldn't be. Hey, this is what we're gonna do, guys. It should be. What do you guys need?
Would you say 2
That's
weeks ago?
that you need. Okay, got
That's exactly how it goes. And the person that speaks up is not you. It's somebody else that say, "Yo, I remember that thing we
have
did.
the most money.
Yo, we did that thing over there. So we can, you know what I'm saying? You can slide that over here, or can you front me? I got you on next year, next 2 years. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so
that's how it goes.
That brings the point that
Popular
there's
vote.
that part of the those in society who feel as though the problem isn't the system, it's the way in which you use it or don't utilize it and allow it to use you. And so that's what you mean.
What?
Pretty much. The system isn't broken. It's only being utilized by one side of the argument. It's not being taken advantage of by the people. It's being taken advantage of by the governing bodies.
But
Which it's not that they're not supposed to, but they're abusing and misusing that responsibility, in my opinion, or in many people's opinions, possibly. But also, we, the people, aren't fully utilizing or making use of the advantages or options that we may have
or
that could work in our favor as far
informed.
as what happened,
or informed, or
can we say that? Because I feel
or they got money to drag out a case. Or
yeah, I mean that's
an argument.
Yeah.
You don't.
We can't say that because think about when you were younger.
Hold up, because there's been cases where a regular person has tried to sue a company, regular company, but they can't. Was it T.I. and Tiny just won a lawsuit against LOL Dolls, if I'm not mistaken, for their likeness, but a regular person wouldn't have been able to drag out that case. Not sure how long the case was going for, but the case was going for a minute.
Yeah,
I'm just saying,
money talks.
That's just a toy company.
Yeah, that's money. Yeah.
A toy company, not the government.
Yeah,
Toy company. They make toys for our kids.
That's what tribes. That's what I mean.
And then
money.
we go and buy those toys for our kids.
That's the tough part, right there. Right, is the parents get caught up in wanting to provide.
Santa Claus is real.
The parents get caught up in wanting to provide the life for their children that they don't feel like they had. They don't want their child to miss out on something, and they don't want to repeat something. So they try.
I never had shoes. Let me get a wall of shoes for my kids.
Keep the kids up to date in material things, so they don't feel left behind or left out. And so that cycle of consumption continues, where the focus isn't really on the well-being or the real mental, emotional, and spiritual development of the child. Not to discount or discredit the parents' efforts, but more so to highlight the way that trauma carries of the parents as children not feeling.
Shit, that's been going on for generations, bro.
Yeah, it's just a cycle. It just don't stop, and that's why I feel I wanted to.
Because nobody's actually taking the time to teach each other. Because they're like, we have to work, we have to pay bills, we have to pay the government.
Well, that's why I made a point to have that conversation.
I can't do stuff with you. I have to work so I can pay bills, so you can live in the house. And then I'm going to sit here and I'm going to talk down to you and be like, you don't pay bills. You can't tell me nothing. You don't pay bills. Go in your room. You slam the door. I'm going to take the door off the hinges. Like you said, it's generational trauma.
Yeah,
and this shit has been going on forever. Not forever, but it's been going on for a long time.
I'll be honest, for me, and as young adults began to approach even more, so the conversations became became more so of that nature of adult, and you about to walk into the real world. A lot of that wordage and phrasing started taking place, and those conversations started becoming more future based, thinking about what life is after being a kid. And because of the fact that the society we're in and the way it functions and operates, and it's not to say that it's out to get you, it's just to say that there are other people out here. They came up different. They have their own paths. Yours may intersect and cross. It may be nice, it may be not. But it's not to say that you give up or you quit or you feel less than. You do what you need to do that's necessary for you to improve yourself, and always keep yourself at a point of being readily
stay ready,
capable. Really,
stay capable.
It's not even about being prepared or knowing what you're getting yourself into. It's more or less just being ready to just adapt, really, and to life, more or less, than anything. At the same time, is you try to think about what are the key things to pass on and pass down, but at the same time,
that's the hard that right there. That right there is hard. Because
I mean, my mom talked to my mom talked to us, me.
And your mom is, you know what I'm saying, dominant. Not Don. I'm sorry, I did not mean to say that. Your mom is a single black mom.
Yeah.
So back to the parent test, because I've been watching this shit. I watch the shit because I'm learning from it.
Yeah,
they have a bunch of different parents and shit. So I'm learning like, where am I going wrong? What can I do better? Etc. Etc. Single black dad, and he's gay.
Mm-hmm.
He is. I'm trying to think of what. He's not the strict parent. He's not a strict parent, but anyway, he's, I guess, on his son. Like, they have a regiment. The son knows like the, I guess, hierarchy. I don't mean it in like a fucking, what do you call it? Totalitarian, or like I'm the boss. You know what I'm saying?
You don't mean it in a negative way.
Yes, that.
Dictator.
So, dictator. Thank you. So, you know what I'm saying? They had a rock climbing challenge, and his son couldn't do it the first time. And he's like, "Daddy, if I do this, is it gonna upset you?" And he's like, "A little bit," but like he's being honest with him, you know. And the son tried a second time, and he did it. Like he did it the right way. And then it was another black couple in there, and the dad started crying because he knows. I'm not gonna say what it takes to raise a son in this world, but he knows what his son is gonna have to deal with. You know what I'm saying? Like, so some parents were mad that he pushed him. But he didn't really push him. He kind of like encouraged him through it, because, you know, he said other words of encouragement. But it's just like, yo, being a certain race, a certain gender, ethnicity, whatever, you know, sometimes you gotta build your kids up to have a certain dexterity to them. Like, yo, and honestly, that's kind of how I am. Like, I push the girls, like, you know, like, because we see how things are now, but it's not going to be like that. I'm 31, 7'4", Mari's 8-9 months. How's shit going to be in 15 years? 15 years from now.
Fantastic.
That'd be great. Be lovely. But I'm saying, you know, you got to, depending on who you are, like, you do have to raise your kids a certain way. You have to bring your kids up a certain way to be able to endure the shit that goes on in this world, because shit is not peachy and clean.
Yeah, nah.
but you also don't want to push them too hard to be negative and also pushing other kids on on the floor in the playground. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it's not they're not one and the same things. Being an assertive person and standing your ground is not the same as somebody who's a bully and just overall
But do you
intending
understand that as a kid?
intending to, you know what I mean, do others harm or whatever the case may be. But yeah, it's definitely that. Those are things I think about now too. Is do I want to instill, or what do I want to instill in my kids? And at the same time, when I'm preparing, like that conversation about children for me now is like, when you say you feel like you ready to start, okay, you gonna wait another six months to a year, because I need to get myself right. And which I'm already doing so, but I'm not pressing myself for that time, because that's not where I'm at right now, and that's not where we at. We ain't discussed that yet. But when we there, okay, clock ticking. Time to get right. Like
9-month incubation period.
Not even. No,
I know you.
Mind body's it's time to get right. Mind, body, soul. It's time to get right. Like diet, routine down. Down. It's not to say that that prepares you for having a child. It's to say that it prepares yourself for the introduction of a new life into the world that you're conceiving. That's my take on it. But not not only because I've witnessed and experienced the product of just life happening. And not to say that people, there weren't plans made, but plans don't always go to, you know what I'm saying? But
shit changed.
But that's why I at least we serious. We gotta be serious. I'm not. Not even. I'm not trying to even. Don't even bother. We ain't even gonna bother if we ain't serious about it. It's not a game to me. That seed. Oh, come on. And I'm trying to be around, not. And if it can't be the way I'd like, it got to be close enough. That's just me, because I'd like to be able to put the intent in that I feel I've got remnants of from all I've come after. Everybody's played their role in having their hand in my soul, and I mean that truly and honestly, because I think about everybody. I think about all of them, the effects, the influence, the impact. All of these things come across my mind in some way or form or fashion, and everybody has an effect on me, and I just want to be able to have that effect on my kid. I want to be able to intentionally, you know what I'm saying? I want myself to be right and in those intentions. And in that, like, that's what with Loon, I'd be really take that walk. I'm intentional about it.
You think about shit as you go, bro.
It ain't just there's teaching happening, there's exercise happening, there's all kinds of this connection happening. There's so much happening in those moments. I think a lot about those moments I had with my uncle, where it was really that, like, really talking to me, dropping some just life on me. And it's not about the graphics or the vulgarity. It's about the genuine, honest sharing.
The communication. Yeah,
that you receive a knowledge of someone's self.
Yeah.
And that, for me, I'm like, yeah, man, that's what we all should be fortunate enough to be able to share with one another.
Honestly, I ain't gonna say I'm a little jealous of you because, I mean, I guess I'm a little jealous of you. Like, you got to see other people do shit. Like, I never had that opportunity.
Yo, I'm telling you, bro. That's why I say,
like, since you said that, like, I think more, like, I've been thinking more of, like, my childhood and, like, the shit my family has said about me. I'm like, was I really that wild? Like, why did I do certain things that I did? And I was like, why never... I was an only child till my sister was born. Like, I'm the oldest.
Yeah, nobody to learn
like,
from.
I had older cousins, but I don't really think I was around my older cousins or anything like that. Like, majority of, like, my cousins in my family shit is younger than me. Like, yeah. Like, I probably have, like, 4 cousins that, like, I actually, like, talk to.
yeah.
I'm not ain't daily, maybe, like, once a year. But, like, that's now. It's been, like, so long. Like, I don't really
Nah, I feel you.
talk to my family like that. But, yeah, I never really got to see other people grow up. Like, it was, I'm an only child. Like, it was me. Like, I don't
See, that's a part.
I don't know why I did shit, because I ain't even gonna lie. Like, my mom, I still remember to this day, my mom's like, oh, why'd you do that?
Yo, see, that's... Animal the
Like, you told me not to do it, but I never seen nobody my age tell me not to do it. I know you're my mom, but
Yeah, nah.
it's different. It's just different.
And that's what I be saying, man. It's... And if being an only child, that's even tough. See, I don't want to just have... If we gotta have one, we gotta have 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I think about that. That's really how I think about that, because you know what I mean. You gotta have somebody to be here with. That's how I think about it, because that's how I came up.
You saying that like she don't gotta go through another 9 months of that?
Huh?
I said you saying that like she don't gotta go through another 9 months of that?
Saying that like
Yeah.
option ain't.
Bruh, listen. Hey, when you start, you don't stop till you get enough. You feel me? Listen,
baby, we could adopt one.
yo, but see, like this why I'm so
But then you also got.
I'm so serious about
That's trauma.
The intention behind the preparation is because if you before you go into it, if you get yourself right together, you give yourself that time really truly to understand what you planning to do, what you thinking about doing, what you wanting to do. You really soak that in, and we going now. We going. Not that we're not going now, but it's different. It's a different level for me. I'm thinking about it on a different level because I understand how much of my time I appreciate now. And once I give it up, it's given up.
Don't stop till you get enough.
And but it's for a reason, and that. So I'm gonna. My mind's gonna be in a different. I already understand that about myself because of how I feel about things now. And not to say that I shouldn't be pushing myself to be what I would like, or more than I think I am, so to speak. Then everybody else around me, I'm gonna be like, all right. Well, wait, what y'all on? What y'all on, man? Cause I'm on this. But yeah, nah, for real. And that's what I be telling. I be like, yo, will you? Hey, yo, listen. All you guys say is the word. You say you ready? Okay, just know when I'm on. What I'm saying, I'm on it like that. I'm on it like that.
Yo, honestly, shit is fun. Is so much fun. It's so much fun.
Yeah, I mean,
yo, you know what it is when because I've seen this shit and I felt this shit. Literally, I like fucking cried one day. With raising kids, I'm not gonna say you have to block out what happened to you as a child and a teenager, because obviously you don't. It was a learning experience, but like, don't fucking put that shit on your kids. Like,
Yeah, you gotta let that go.
Yeah, like the stuff that you've been through, cause like, nah,
Yeah, I mean, I feel like there's things that cause
like in the show, like I've seen like parents doing that to like their kids and shit.
yeah, for sure. I mean, for me personally, I think I really just think about the way my mom raised us. The way she spoke, the things that she spoke to us about. It just opened up for me. It gives you perspective of what was endured before you arrived and after you arrived, as you arrived. It gives you an idea of what life was happening for the person or the people who brought you in the world. You know what I'm saying?
In that time too.
And then
Like,
it gives you ideas. It gives you an idea and perspective of how it affected them. A lot of the behavior that we endured or saw, a lot of the decisions that were made were based off of how my mom was brought up. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Her reasons for doing something or not. It was mostly based off of how she was raised, which is understandable completely. So it makes me think about everybody else. I'm like, okay, so everybody else's reason for doing things is, you know what I mean? That's how I start putting things together.
I feel you.
I'm thinking that's what other parents think, how other parents feel.
Yeah, for everybody younger than 25 watching this, or anything that we put out, or anything that you hear like this, watch. Don't overanalyze, but just pay attention and really try to soak in what your elders, your parents, people you work with, family members, just make sure, take heed of what they're saying. Even if they coming at you on some wild nonsense, I mean, just understand that they're coming from somewhere with it, and that what they're saying is also coming from somewhere. So we as a young, while we're young, we tend to just like not block out, but just like blank out what people are saying and just run into things like, oh, I didn't know, I wasn't paying attention. Like somebody told you before. And if you did happen to listen, and then you did still run into the thing, and you knew what was up and what to do, and you still decided to say whatever and go ahead, now you're on the other side seeing why they came to you the way they came to you. But just, take that time to really let what people are saying soak in, because it really does make a difference. It can make your life a lot easier. Mm-hmm. And the people around you.
This over this. This. Top to bottom. Think about it before you feel about it.
A good friend of mine said, at the end of feelings, you have nothing. At the end of feelings, you have nothing. Like once you get past that word, that's it. That was it. Like once you get past that feeling, that was it. That it was just a feeling. It doesn't have to be a thing, because once it passes, it's nothing.
Unless it's a gut feeling, then you might want to follow that.
No, yeah, obviously, yeah.
But a emotional feeling.
Take things with a grain of salt, and also logical, emotional, mental, physical awareness.
I think it's necessary to be able to separate your emotions. It's definitely necessary.
Honestly, that's something I learned within the past. That's something something I learned and have been like working on for a while. It's definitely something that you should, somebody somewhere out there should. It's something that you should learn, or at least know and be aware of, by a certain age.
It's hard to say too.
It is, but
Well, here's how we sort of break that, because he just said that when somebody's yelling at you, they're coming from
a place of anger.
a place of anger. How does that feel to you? Do you like how that feels?
No.
If you see that you saw it happen to somebody else, did they like how it felt? Did they yell back? What happened when they yelled back? Did it end well? It's things you gotta think about and pick up along the way to mitigate what Vaughn was saying, like having to go through things and figuring it out after the fact. You can pay attention to what's happening around you and use that to your advantage.
Yeah, it's like
it takes somebody to tell you that for you to know that, because like when you're young, you don't know anything. Like unless you're watching it on TV or you're reading it in a book or somebody tells you something or you see it in passing or you ingest it some kind of way or you get a download from the universe, you're not gonna know about anything about whatever the subject of whatever it is.
That's great. I made a comment on a video, and the video was about just the misconduct with authorities, and my comment was pretty much just I hope that the changes to come are because they're necessary and needed, not for a bogus reason or
As things were conflated.
just something that happened or whatever. And somebody replied to the comment and said, okay, so what are you gonna do when somebody breaks into your home? Are you gonna try to negotiate? Are you gonna try to negotiate with them? Or that? And somebody else commented and it was like, nah, you gonna run like a little bitch or something like that. I don't even know. But that comment guy, I don't know what that happened. That shit got erased. But but I ended up just writing back like, nah, my distrust of authorities doesn't negate or erase the fact that there's a purpose and a need for them. So you know what I'm saying? It's
Mic drop.
yeah. It's just funny, just the way that people can interpret things, or the perspective you could take on, or point of view you could take on somebody's statement. Just
On the internet, people are gonna go with their ego first.
Run with it like a track star.
Even if you're trying to be logical about some shit, that's your ego. Because why the fuck you commenting on somebody else's shit?
I mean,
yes, they're the comment, but like at the same time, like you could just scroll past some shit. Like you just scroll past your friends, like you just scroll past your friend's small business that they're trying to, support. That they're trying to, build. You just scroll past it. You didn't comment on your friend's small business. You didn't comment, oh, nice snacks. Oh, nice flowers. Oh, nice job. I love your work ethic. You didn't say that. You went to Shade Room.
Crazy.
It's just,
but it's okay. We can do better.
It's just funny, bro. And at first I'm like, yo, what the? And then I'm like, nah, it's not even that serious. I just thought it was funny. I just thought it was bad funny. But I also thought about it myself. I'm like, wow, I'm glad I was able to, you know what I'm saying, let that brush that off rather than internalize to take that in and
end up commenting all day on that shit or thinking about it all like, oh, this nigga got me fucked up.
I remember when I was doing that shit, bro. This is when I first started going over to Plex and Mandy's, and I was just like, nah. I was just like, nah, I'm not gonna be arguing with y'all over shit.
Man. But speaking on what you expounding on what you were saying, I watched a video today that this is obviously knowledge that people have spoken about before, but as time passes and you get flooded with other nonsense, you come along some information again. And the video, it said that that taxpayers are funding every police department settlement case because the police department doesn't have to pay out on settlements where there's police brutality involved. I don't know if that's the only case where they don't have to, but they don't have to do that in that case. So if there's a police brutality case and they settle the case because the person can't go through the system and hold them in court for however long to actually get justice, they take the settlement, but that settlement isn't paid by the police force or the police department. It is paid for by taxpayers. And it said that $89 million was paid out.
Well, how
with hardworking American dollars to pay off the debts that the police department owed to victims of police brutality.
And there are gonna be people who don't. There will be people to try to debunk that information or find a way to discredit that information. But at the end of the day, the reality stands is that we pay taxes. Those taxes are distributed, allocated,
however we agree to distribute them.
Yeah,
for them to be distributed. I mean,
in some form or fashion, what we think is just a fluke is really what's going on. Like, as much as it may not seem like or it may seem far fetched. Nah.
But in another video, in a way they explained a way to mitigate it. This is another video that I'm thinking about from a month ago that I saw. It wasn't in relation to this video, but I'm relating it to it now. They were saying that if more melanated people decided to go and get life insurance plans, instead of take a month, take an eighth a month, don't buy the eighth. 1/8 a month, don't buy it. Put that $40 towards a life insurance plan, and you do that, and now you have access to funds in the case of your unfortunate passing. And if everyone decided to do that, it would be very unprofitable to support
but how
the
many
manipulation and trauma,
how many people can just
and exploitation of melanated people and people in general.
But how many people can go out and just get a life insurance policy?
How many people buy
I think there's a good percentage of people that can get it.
It should be.
I think there's definitely a lot of programs and incentives for people to get it.
Mm-hmm. But
because there's even people that I know that like talk about it, and they have like different options for what you want to do. If you don't really have that much money, you could put down, I don't know however much, but you can pay as little as $20.
The only way you get a deal like that is if you on a job.
If you have a job?
Huh?
If you have a job?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't know the stipulations for it. I have no clue.
I won't say that because my job, they just had a new contract come in for their life insurance policy, and they offered us a deal of some sort that you only get in those situations.
Yo,
as far as I'm understanding,
every job that I've had, or like most jobs that I've had, like the medical is, it's never, oh, you just gotta pay for it. It's usually a week. Yeah. No, I guess never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind.
I think it's about that.
Yeah.
But I mean, hey, that's really what it is too, man. It's just it's credit and credit.
Then the way people like, I guess, present it, and then like learn, like having somebody to actually like teach you, like, yo, you actually need this.
Yeah.
Like, you actually need this.
Yeah. Credit, man. Just credit it up. Just credit it up. But you got to take care of the credit. It's
don't just be swiping and not paying.
Oh, Willie with the nilly out here. Come on now.
Gonna go down a drain.
Yeah, gotta lead by example. We gotta have like a little, maybe like a side thing where we sign up for a little card or something, or we just, already have a card and we show how we utilize it. The best way to make sure that you don't overspend. I feel like, it's a lot. You could say it, but it sticks with people if they see it. It's like, oh, all right. So when I really got the card on my hand and I want to go spend it, I don't have to spend it because I don't have to really buy this right now. I could really think about that right now instead of just hearing somebody say it. I saw them physically not buy it. I saw them physically buy it and then be responsible. So now I could think about that instead of just having something go in one ear and out the other. It's not going in your ear, going into your eyes. It's two vessels that lead to your brain. Now it's two things soaking up information. It's coming in twice. So that's more of, hopefully, it's more of a reception. You get a clearer view.
No, yeah.
It sticks.
Than just somebody saying some shit.
Yeah, so I think, those things would help if we could also do something. Not even that specifically, but, anything that is informative to help people move forward more practically.
I mean,
Or, somebody out there, that's a good idea for, some content, some art. If you want to, show people, not show them your card or your information, but just show you
in the act,
Yeah. In the act of thinking before you do. Because we see a lot of stuff in a lot of movies and TV shows. People just going and buying stuff and doing things, but we never empower when people in the store buying stuff, or in like other shows and people shopping in the store. They don't have a little breakdown in their brain about like, oh, I got this much in my account, or whatever the process is that somebody would think about before they go and purchase something. We don't get that.
Could you imagine a movie based around like somebody intentionally thinking about life?
Yo, hold up. I'm so glad you said that.
Before everything.
Yeah, I guess. I'm so glad you said something like that. Yo, y'all niggas need to stop fucking with Mr. Beast.
Oh man. Oh fam.
You gotta beep that out.
Leave
him alone.
He
out here doing
I second
so many positive things.
I second the sentiment.
And y'all out here bothered. What are you doing?
I think that's really sad though. That's not the same as the stop sign thing. Because see, like I
leave him alone.
They're
I can't get as passionate.
They should just not be blind. Come on, Kenny.
I cannot say there is no way to exploit someone you essentially help change the life of. How do you? And I mean, and not in.
Oh, you can easily do that. Look at all the music artists.
Come on, you know what I mean.
Don't make me punch you to him.
But.
Disney stars.
No,
Orlando Brown.
Not even ironically, but no, yeah, you rightfully so. You can make the argument to say they're similar, but to be able to give someone their sight, dog,
yeah,
as opposed to someone giving someone somebody just giving you $1 million.
Yo.
After making $100 million off of you. And somebody giving you your eyesight. And getting some views off you. Which could amount to $1 million or $2 million. Who really knows? Because who really knows? Mr. Beast is pop. He got 100 plus subscribers. 100 plus million subscribers.
Yo, he say he wants to give it a. See, my thing is, while I'm at everybody, yo, he say he want to give it all of it away before he dies.
Yo, but even so, fam. Even if he didn't want to give it all away, Even if he just did that,
But
and then wanted the
called
views.
it. I called it though. The day it came out, the video came out. I'm gonna send you.
I remember you did mention.
But like,
that.
I was just like, so. You know what I'm saying? What did I say? Give me a second. So are people gonna complain? I literally was like, so people gonna complain? So are people gonna complain that he recorded it and posted it?
Yeah, you did
Had to
say
go
that.
through the archives.
Yeah,
Literally.
you did say that.
Because I gave this homeless person this. I gave this.
Not the same, fam.
Come on,
Not the
bro.
same. You gave
Everything
people
he's been
sight.
doing, not even. Well, yes, that, but not even just that. Like everything that he just pulls up to a Walmart. Yeah, you want a mystery box or
Yo,
you want
well,
this bread?
That's cool, but forget
cool,
that.
but I'm just-
he gave people sight.
Yes, but I'm saying he has
What you
that is true, but he has a resume.
Oh, we already know that.
You got to think about it. Like, common
It's-
sense tells you that there's nothing but good behind that.
That's what I'm saying.
Common sense. Is it common sense?
Common sense ain't so common.
Is it common? Is it
Okay, I'm
common
not gonna say common sense. I'm gonna say
It is common sense, but common sense ain't so common.
taking it, for what he meant it to be. It's a great thing.
And that's but
Nothing.
So anybody going against it with whatever nonsense they have to say,
The clout
unless it's some
machine.
factual things talking about
Clout
the
machine.
process of how he got that to happen,
No,
unless
BD
it's something about that, then
No.
we know it's nonsense. So we don't even have to be
But
up
it's-
in arms about it. It's like we
it's not
already
even
know
about-
what's gonna come.
It's not even about being up and down. It's just about where are we?
We are at the point where people will say things because they know people will be incited to
No,
say something.
It's just regular people.
I know.
I'm
know.
not
There's-
saying that
there's
regular-
both of those things exist. I'm just saying we got the
Nah,
regular
I know.
people that are just saying
But-
nonsense, and then we got the other people with an agenda.
Bro, what the?
It's like
We
the
know
people
it's
who-
there.
It's
Yo,
like the
folk-
people. It's
So
like
we
the
don't got to
people who
feed into
made-
the know what I'm saying?
It's like the people who made Velma. They made Velma because they know it sucks and they know you're gonna watch it, but they know you're gonna watch it. And then what did they do? Fucking greenlit a season 2 because you hate watchers.
Yo,
Why?
That's not
you
why.
got-
oh man,
Why are you giving them the power?
yo,
It's good content.
when y'all did Teen Titans Go,
You know how many billions of views you
I
can
was
get
mad,
off of
bro.
people hating,
I was mad. Teen Titans Go.
and then they come up with a good show.
Why, yo? Yeah, nigga,
Yeah,
Beast
nah, I
Boy just
can't-
be out
I
here with
cannot
the,
with
yo,
that.
You know, people
yo,
love a comeback
every other
story.
word,
Because
yo.
people will put out nonsense and then be like, "We got this other great show or great movie or great actor did this or something happening." And now,
Trying to
they back
recover.
on they on
They
their
always
good
trying to
foot now.
recover.
It's lit now.
Nah,
now
it
I'm
ain't
rocking with
even
it.
lit.
Like how with Power and Stars, and people say, "Nah, Chuck Power. 50 said this, 50 said that. I got the leaked episodes anyway." Then Ghost 2 will come out, or another season come out, or something you like come out.
Raising
Now we
Kanan.
back on Stars.
Every
Now I'm saying,
other-
50 got it
every
right
other.
with them.
Yo.
50 got it right. Him and Courtney, they went and handled their business. They got it done.
Are
So
they
now
doing
we'll be
another
back on Stars.
You doing
Yeah,
another one? Nah, they
Hold
doing
up.
Stars.
No, I'm just saying, people, they love the
Nah, I
comeback
feel
story.
you, but is he done with Stars?
I don't know.
Because that's the
I
last I
thought you been
heard.
knowing that. But
I wouldn't say that because they still have plans to put out
Yeah.
the next Power,
but
the
then
next
he-
two Powers.
But then
What?
after Power though,
Not the series, but like the next
I
two
gotta watch
seasons
that.
of the other ones.
nah, but he went on to make a million different other things after Powers, or even during Power. He had his own shows competing with each other. Come on,
Nigga,
man.
he didn't even make Power. He's just the face of Power because,
Come on, man.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's how you got to work your deals out.
This nigga barely had anything to do with the writing, the scripting, the casting, the direction, the
He said,
staff.
Shut up and take
I'm
my
the
money.
promoter.
He's the face. He's a promoter.
He said, I'm the promoter for this party.
so
right here."
everybody we saying all this 50 shit, but the staff
Come
of
on, man.
the
Come
staff
on.
of Power.
What did he put Monique on?
Who else was gonna push that like that?
Oh no, I'm not saying I'm not taking nothing from that. I'm not taking nothing from that.
Nobody.
I'm just saying I'm just not taking away from the staff to actually
You're gonna be like, I
put it
could've
together.
done it.
Show me a good time, yo, for real. Nah, but real, that Power joint is hard.
Yeah, I gotta watch.
It's hard.
Gotta watch that.
That's hard, man. I don't know.
You watched all of it?
Nah, I ain't even indulged like that. I don't even. I'm not gonna hold you. Like I'm watching.
You gonna go watch Special Forces and don't watch Power? Like
Nah,
you want to watch? You want to watch Dwight Howard crawling mud? Come on, bro.
I have not even watched another episode.
You want to watch prehistoric Spice? You want to watch prehistoric Spice? Prehistoric Ice Spice.
Yeah, why you say?
No offense to her.
Yo,
you want to watch prehistoric Ice Spice go crawling mud? No, shout out to Mel B. She's lit. She's lit.
Fire. Spice.
OG Ice Spice. OG Ice Spice.
She hot chili. Whoa, what?
OG.
Yo, Mel B.
Great bread.
I definitely always had a crush on Mel B. I'm not gonna lie, but come on, man. Come on, man.
I love it. Some bad thing in it.
Nah, I'm not gonna hold you. I'll be watching Jack Ryan now. And that got me fucked up.
What is Jack? Oh, the
not Jack Reacher.
detective.
Jack Ryan.
The detective, or he's in the army.
He's the army dude that works for the CIA.
It's a show or a movie?
It's a show.
Okay, yeah, no, fuck that. I don't like that stuff.
Oh yeah, the dude from The Office plays in it.
No, oh, Jim.
Yeah.
I know Jim B.
Like, how you like these fake noble characters but don't want to watch Power?
Cause
I said I didn't watch.
Come on, Power is funny, man.
I said I didn't
get your funny on. You want to watch this fake, fake like, oh yeah, this,
I can't
I'm the protagonist. No, it's mad funny, bro. It's funny. It's straight jokes.
I think it's hilarious. You're watching a drama for comedy.
Yo, that's just straight jokes. Yo, the way this nigga goes be like, yo,
the way he look at Tasha.
Yeah. Yo, watching Tariq grow up, that whole thing is crazy.
Yo, son, fam, your acting definitely improved throughout it. But I'm gonna say, in the beginning, my boy was definitely
shout out to Michael Rainey.
This guy, he was
a producer now.
Huh?
He a producer now.
Yo, right?
Acting and producing.
See, stick with 50, you get $1, baby.
50.
You get your dollars, baby.
You get a few dollars as long as you don't owe them.
Yo.
If you owe him, best believe you're gonna put it on socials.
When he was doing that, I thought it was funny. I'm not gonna lie.
It was funny. When
he was coming out, you owe me.
It was hilarious if it wasn't true.
Floyd owe me $50 million.
But if it was you,
what?
If it was you,
we bet
coming at you like Tyreek.
Oh shoot. Me and Floyd bet next year would be next year. I won.
Yo, what he doing that scene when he had the glasses down? I don't know.
Sugar with the honey and
I just seen
tea.
the memes. I don't know.
Nah, but real talk, man. Real talk. Yo, why is it? I gotta. For me, I got it.
This shit turned off. The camera.
No way.
What happened? Oh, this shit turned off?
Yeah, but when? You guys didn't hear it close at any point?
You know what's crazy? I wanted to get up and look at it, but I'm like, nah, let me not interrupt the flow.
It was good when I left.
What time it turned off?
Not to check.
The
audio is...
Oh my gosh, but yeah, man. We know not.
Yo, I can't. Yo, Vaughn, come on, bro. Just don't buy that 1/8. We could do the show.
Oh, man.
I'm ready to talk about some funny stuff.
Yo, man.
Just joke around.
Yo, come on, man.
You can't wait till the end of February?
Come on, man.
You bugging, bro. You bugging. It's only $40.
Nah, but you know.
Coming soon.
$40, bro.
Come on, man.
Put your money to a good cause.
Yo, son, I cannot. Yeah, like Mr. Peach. Put your money to a good cause. Yo. Nah, but see? Yo, come on, see?
Yeah, man. Feed the blind with some entertainment. You feeding yourself with the green. Feed the blind with some entertainment. Vaughn's Corner.
Vaughn's Corner.
When they need to take a time out, and chill, they want to go to Vaughn's Corner. It's not there. It's not there. Now they just roaming around the room, pacing, just like, where am I gonna go?
Your corner, Vaughn.
It's coming. It's coming. Just,
Your 45-degree corner.
it's coming.
Now,
I'm gonna have the music. I'm gonna have the. I don't know who's
Just
into,
like
MMA and stuff like
music.
that. I'm gonna have the people who cooking on here, just so y'all could get a little. Now I'm saying a little dibble dabble. You got a little chip. You dip it in the cheese sauce. Now I'm saying the salsa. Get a little taste.
yeah.
You can
Speaking
follow
of that.
them on their journey. You feel me? Is for everybody also to like branch out.
Yeah, because Vaughn want to add mad guests to the lineup, so he
Yeah.
gonna, you know what I'm saying, put them on his show.
He trying to broadcast the whole squad.
You know what I'm saying? Try to put people on
Whole squad.
and also boost
Whole
people
squad on that real
up. Boost them up.
That's what we want to do. You feel me? We just want to help each other rise up. Rise to the occasion. I do something for you, you do something for me, you know? So give it a think, eh? So bada boom, bada bang.
Bang boom.
What do you do about a thing? What do you want to do about it? What do you want to do about it?
Nothing.
Does it really matter to you?
Get the-
Do you really care about it? Is that really how you feel?
get the
Man, I saw them,
sweat
they-
mafia on,
They
y'all.
got them pacing the goddamn room, man. I saw them, man. They was over there. They ain't want to go.
Yo,
They ain't want to go. They was pacing, man. They ain't know what they want to do.
Oh my gosh.
I saw them, man. I saw them,
Nah,
man.
but yo, if you had Mr. Beast money, would you be out there really fixing people's sight?
Yeah, he has
Yeah.
fuck you money. Why not, bro?
Right? Right? I'm gonna fix your sight, B. No more cataracts. No more cataracts,
I
bro.
mean, he really acquired that wealth by
Helping people.
Yeah.
like his whole YouTube channel.
Exactly.
He be blessing people.
I'm telling you, see, and people already know, but
You could just write it off as a business expense. You know,
that's it. That's it.
like
Yo, you 140 million subscribers up on YouTube. I run YouTube now.
100.
Let's stop playing. Let's stop playing. I got 140.
let's be realistic
No.
though. There's probably be somebody else to top him in like the next 5 years. I would think.
Oh, for sure. And I
Maybe not doing what he does, but.
And
I
that's
don't
what,
even
that's
know.
the crazy thing. Like, what are they gonna be
Bro,
doing?
PewDiePie was the king for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
who was
You
that?
know, PewDiePie. He was Mr. Beast before Mr. Beast.
Oh wow,
In terms of popularity of YouTube.
Okay.
He was the number one subscribed person.
wow.
He's like 100 million subscribers.
Okay.
Something like that.
Wasn't Plier up there? Mark Plier?
Yeah. There's a bunch of YouTubers that have came.
Amassed. Yeah, that's crazy. That's heavy, bro. 100.
The advantage that Mr. Beast has is that he's been doing YouTube since he was 11, and he's 24 now. I think he just had his birthday pass. So
Since he
old?
was
13.
11.
since he was 11, his first YouTube. So like he's literally been
Wow.
a YouTube fanatic since then. So that's why he was able to play the game so well. You know, he knows like what statistics to look for
What?
when you're losing retention and stuff like that.
Bruh.
They really just studied what he loved.
Yo,
Up top.
that's different. Hey. Shout out to Mr. Freaking Beast. Hey, yo,
Facts.
and everybody who's against it, yo, just eat
Yo,
some,
thought you was about to go off.
just eat some cotton candy, fam. What's up with you?
Not too much.
Not too much, but like,
Mr. Beast person.
yeah,
Yo, Kenny not gonna go off for y'all, but y'all need to leave him alone.
yo,
Leave him alone.
I ain't trying to tell you what to do. I'm
Punch you
just
in your eye, make
suggesting.
you have to get your eye fixed.
I'm just
Guess
suggesting.
what?
Leave me alone.
I'm just
You
messing
don't
with
want the
y'all.
universe to come back on you hard. Hard.
Get
It's called
lost.
Karma. Like karma. It's coming back. Like a boomerang.
Captain.
That shit be like, I don't even know, but it do something like that.
Stop peeking through the ring camera. Get lost.
Oh man. Oh my god! I don't know whatever, yo. That dude's voice reminds me of Tony Baker when he do the animal. Cram.
Yeah.
Yo, that guy is funny.
Double cram. That's insane.
Wire.
Yo, why Snoop? Yo, What they had Snoop doing that, reacting with the he was doing a voiceover for the animals. Oh my gosh, bruh. That'd be funny. Yo, it's an art. That's an art. You can't just get in there.
Yo, not everybody could do voiceover, and I wish I could.
Or not even.
I mean, maybe I can. I don't know. I never tried it.
It's just about delivery.
Yeah.
It's just about delivery. Like Decadent Dane, when she be talking, yo, that's be funny.
The confidence in what you're doing.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Even if you got to play an anxious character, like the person that, like the guy. Never mind.
Yo, nah, that one dude who
he was probably about to spoil Elena for me.
No.
Nah.
It was somebody that's being canceled right now, so I'm not gonna bring him up.
Oh, nah, but what about the dude who just recorded himself singing numbers? 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46. 47, 48, 49. Yo, he's dead.
I didn't even know. Oh wait, you
That's
talking
the
about
medicine in the medicine.
Street?
You know what I mean?
Yo,
That's Sesame Street.
Just like there's a guy
nah,
out there.
this is some dude. It's a random dude out there.
That's Philippine Street.
Fact. So he just be recording himself, like, and he really be like, yes, son, I can't. When I'm alone in my room, like that's really how he look when he doing that. I can't.
You ever watch Bleach?
Huh?
You ever watch Bleach? You ever watch? Yo, Clear, you watch Bleach?
I like Ichigo.
You watch Power Rangers? Not Zach. Y'all remember Adam, the Black Ranger? He does Ichigo's voice.
Really?
See? Wow. Crazy. Really? Yeah.
Ichigo.
The person I'd expect. Not that he can't, but like,
nah,
you know, like
Was it
who
Adam?
would think that a Power Ranger would voice?
Yo, Mac,
Adam was a Black Ranger. Had to go through the archives, you know what I'm saying?
Wait, Bleach is an anime.
The original Black?
Bleach 9,
No, I believe Zach was the original Black Ranger.
Is Bleach an
So which Black
Bleach an
Ranger?
American anime or
No.
or
Who
is
the
it
fuck is Adam?
The
I'm
Black
Adam.
Ranger, the Red Ranger, and the Yellow Ranger left. No.
Oh, you know what I'm thinking about? I'm thinking about you talking about the black guy, not the Black Power Ranger.
I am talking about the Black Power Ranger.
I'm thinking
He
about
was
the black.
switched out at some
I'm thinking
point.
about the black guy, not the Black
Nah,
Power
you're
Ranger.
talking about. I know who you're talking about.
I thought you were talking about
Zach. You're talking about Zach.
I
I'm
thought you were
talking
talking
about.
the Blue Ranger, or the what was he? He was the Blue Ranger, right?
Nah, Billy was a Blue Ranger, bro.
Who was the black guy?
Billy-
The black guy was the Black
Alright,
Ranger.
The original 5 was Kimberly.
Nigga, I don't care. Who's the black guy?
Yeah.
Hey, who are you talking about?
In the credits it says black guy.
Who are you talking about? You talking about a white person or a black person?
He wasn't.
Who's voicing
pretty
Ichigo? Black person or white person?
I'm pretty sure he's Spanish, but like Spanish American.
So that's the person who's voicing Ichigo.
Yes.
Okay, so never mind.
Spanish?
I thought you were talking about a black person
I'm not sure.
voicing Ichigo.
Yo, nah, chill. We ain't gonna do that. I gotta look at the Black Ranger.
I bet Ken doing it.
Go Power Rangers! Now, imagine looking up Black Ranger and a Black Ranger. A Black Sheriff Ranger.
Word. Black Forest Ranger.
Hey, fam.
Fucking
Adam
Smokey the Bear.
Adam Johnny Young Bosch. That's his fucking name. Yo, I'm sorry, Johnny. You know what I'm saying? You up there?
Wait. Cuz. I see a Black Ranger.
Now, is he black though?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like,
So
Zach,
you're probably talking about Walter. That's Zach.
maybe not. Okay, so the Black Ranger is Zach Taylor that you talking about?
Yeah. But no, I'm not talking about him. That's the original Zach. The original Black Ranger.
Original Zach.
Oh,
The one who took his spot.
the original Zach.
Johnny Young Bosch.
Johnny Blaze? No, I'm stop.
Just Blaze?
It was
Get out of here.
Adam Park. Oh, Adam Park. wait. What is that? Oh my gosh.
What is that? What is that? What is that?
Nah,
Hey.
nah. Adam Park.
Yeah.
That's what you was talking about. Yeah.
he
Gang
was
with the gang stuff. Yeah.
I don't know. Why
Johnny, whoa. Wait, what the Nagasaki? Hold up.
Yo, that's racist.
Yeah.
What are you looking at?
Hey man, listen. Backpack.
I'm the bag that's loaded up with things and knickknacks.
Motherfucking knickknacks.
Anything that you can need, I got it right for you.
What? Map.
Oh.
Rap. Snack.
Hey.
Snack.
Yeah.
Stack. Rap.
Niggas rolling up the shit in the bag. Pew pew.
Yeah.
Dora was low key trapping.
Yo, she was really
Yeah, she
low-key
said niggas
trapping.
rolling
See,
up.
that was the thing nobody really wanted to
Thing in the bag
understand.
gonna go pew pew.
She was out here in the streets,
Little Mexican girl.
in the woods.
Traveling.
Yo, B, with boots, come on.
Trafficking.
With the muscle, cause they, you know what I'm saying, they
Yeah,
ain't really know.
if you remember, you go back to the memories and you look at the bag. There was always a little something extra in the bag that they never highlighted.
Never highlighted.
She was trafficking something.
That's what Swiper was trying to swipe. Yeah, I ain't even really understand. That was an
Swiper
8-ball.
was the feds. Yeah, that's why he looked American.
It was a jacket.
Trying to catch
She knew that she had.
He knew every trip. It was an 8-ball in there.
Nah, the Jack Boys were some of the
I
animals.
saw Boots never blinked.
Not one. It was always with the smoke.
Yo, Boots is like Lil Durk. Yeah, that nigga's alert.
Bro, what? Woo.
Keep your head.
You better
on the
not
swivel.
talk behind his back.
Yo, what? Swiper, no swiping.
Yo, Clear, what was your favorite cartoon?
Damn, car ever? Like,
Just off the top of your head.
Hey, nah, that's tough.
From the Dexter's Laboratory era, from that era.
Yeah.
I would have to say Ed and Eddie, bro.
No, is that from before that?
That's before that?
Yeah, that's. I mean, Ed and Eddie came after.
What?
Mm-hmm.
So.
Ooh, cow and chicken was some
Cow and chicken was the shit.
Yeah, it was Dexter, Cow and Chicken, Kablam, fucking
Kablam. Yo, son.
Because I'm gonna confuse time frames then. If I
the Squirrels,
I'm not gonna hold you. I was thinking the same thing.
Secret Squirrel.
yeah, Secret Squirrel,
Nigga, Secret
man.
Squirrel was always on the prowl.
Two Stupid Dogs,
Oh no,
shit like that. That era.
Real monsters. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Yo, y'all
So,
was going
so
crazy.
the next one will be Ed and Eddie. Okay, we got you.
Yeah, y'all was going crazy with the cartoons, animations, and whatnot. Hey, yo, big ups and shout out to everybody putting out creations. Keep creating, keep improving, keep it moving.
There's Chalk Zone. That era?
Yo, not at all. Chalk Zone was mad.
With Ed
man.
and Eddie, I think it was the same time around there.
Peace.
Maybe a little after.
What about
Blessings.
Imaginary Friend's House? Place. I can't.
Foster's Imaginary Home.
He's got the chop.
Foster's Home for Imaginary
Nah,
Friends.
that was definitely way after.
Yeah, that was after. Yeah.
That was way after.